actually owns the rights to Hannibal right now in terms of, if you guys magically could get money together to do more, who needs to say yes? Who needs to sign off?
Martha De Laurentiis controls the rights for the Hannibal character, and Gaumont, who produced the Hannibal television series that we worked on, has the rights to those characters and those situations. So if we want to continue telling the tales that we were telling, Gaumont needs to be involved and Martha De Laurentiis needs to be involved. And then, of course, we need a network to want to platform us.
I put on Twitter that I was going to talk to you guys, and rather than go through the 500 versions of this, my one blanket question is there any sort of update in terms of doing anything more with you guys together with Hannibal? Is it just one of these things that should be up? You know what I mean? Like, can you share anything? And I think that sums up about 1,000 questions.
I wish there was something that was definitive. I've had conversations with Hugh and Maz and other members of the cast in terms of like, well, this is what we would do if we were allowed to come back. And there's some, ideas that I'm very excited about, and things that sort of continue the strange trajectory of season 3. But I have not been approached, even though like I've knocked on every door and rang every bell, and Martha and I, every couple of years pick up our bags and go door to door and see if anybody's interested in revisiting. And really, like, the biggest hurdle is that we were somebody else's show. And so what I love about like Netflix platforming the show now is that there's an opportunity for it to be seen as a Netflix show, and maybe that will reconfigure their appetite, so to speak. But nobody has said anything to me officially, and believe me, like, the nickel hooker on, the red light district, I am hanging out the window, waving my legs. So they know I'm ready.
If Netflix came to you and said, we would love to do like a 2-hour movie rather than another season, is that something that interests you? Or do you think that the price of doing a movie would almost be like, we should just do another season?
I'd love to hear Hugh's take on this. I just want to work with Hugh again. So I would do whatever anybody offered me in whatever capacity.
I agree with Bryan. And I would defer to Bryan's sense of what would work, if the story that he wanted to tell and where he imagined taking it could work in that format. I mean, obviously this is a wildly hypothetical question, but yeah, in the hypothetical, absolutely. I mean, I'm in, basically.